So this is great. You know, I'm glad that we can all meet and go over all the stuff that I've been doing, and I think this is going great.
Great.
Great is good.
Well, what do you mean great? Could you?
You are what? That's right.
Well, you know, it's a three-step process. The thing that we're trying to do here.
3 steps.
And we're over 50% of the way there as far as time goes.
Is that phase 1 or phase 1?
Phase 1 is done. Phase 1 is being finished.
Let Patrick
notes.
finish, because otherwise he'll lose his train of thought, and really time is of the essence.
Sure,
And, you understand, don't you?
What we're doing right now is getting the computer systems online. That's going to take a little bit of time because, you know, we have to get the programmers, we have to get it all connected, blah, 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 blah. I'll give you all the details. They're all in the report.
Are you connected with that thing right there, right now?
No, but at some point.
Look at that.
Well, I just want to kind of get back to
distraction.
what we're talking about. We're looking at completing this thing as quickly as possible. We're looking at completing this thing as cheaply as possible. And we're looking at making the
That's
people
our
up
word.
there very happy.
Could you?
Actually doing all that well, though, Patrick. I mean, the rearrangement, you're not on your budget and you're way off your schedule.
That's right. Yeah,
Occurs to me.
that's right.
Well, I'm not way off schedule.
You also have to give him a little bit of credit for taking the initiative to move in that direction. I mean,
It's a lovely initiative, and if it works,
That's right.
Well, if you look
That's the way it is.
at the projected time frame of what
that's
we're
what
looking
I
at.
was looking at.
We-
And on the time frame, you're off by a good 30 days, as it appears to me. Am I
actually-
wrong?
It actually looks more like 15 days. And what we've done, though, is we're at the end of the first phase, which is the longest phase. It's the 60-day phase. Okay? That is more than 50% of the time needed to get this thing done. We're really past phase 1, but
Patrick,
we're really
I'm on
got
board. I'm
two
on
Can you
more
guarantee that we'll
phases
come
to
in at
go
the right
through.
at the exact time we need to? I mean, can you guarantee that?
Right,
Yeah,
guarantees.
that's
Without,
exactly
because
right.
I think what Adelson is, I think I tend to agree with him. I mean, bottom line, that's what we have to go for.
Well, I mean, bottom line, I've proven that I can do this. I've proven that in my past 2 years, my track record is great with this kind of thing. We're just a little bit behind,
Yes,
but we're
yes,
already.
You have been a hotshot young wonder, but the fact is the wheels often come off for hotshot young wonders when their budget gets expanded the way yours seems to be going. It looks like it's ballooning.
Well-
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't want to completely contradict you, but the numbers show that we are not over budget yet.
No,
Yes, but that's where you're
as
headed if
things
you're not-
are
if you're not
going,
careful.
you'll
That is where
wind
you're
up
headed.
with a 150% balloon.
I really feel like my team is very good, we're very motivated. We will, even if we go a little bit over budget on this, and I'm just saying,
You know,
even if we
Patrick,
go.
that's not acceptable to go over budget. Last
Yeah,
time that
that's
happened,
gonna-
we really had to
The
deal with
upstairs
it.
will come down on you like a
Absolutely, it
load
will,
of
and
bricks.
I personally can't afford that.
Well, then we'll do everything.
Neither can I.
We'll do everything that we can to prevent that from happening. We only have maybe 35 to 40 more
Now,
days
how are you
left.
going to do that? You know, this takes a very creative point of view, and it takes a lot of heads pulling together to come up with a plan. And this is very important. When I began in this company, of course, being a woman, you know, I was put on trial very much like yourself. And it's very, very important that you lay out for yourself what your game plan is, just like I did. Otherwise, and I'll tell you a secret, you don't get ahead, right?
Right, I understand.
You do understand.
I understand
All
fully.
right, all right.
So what I'm going to do for you guys is this.
What are you going to do for me?
I have a plan. We have the 3 phases. Now we feel like we're getting to a place where there's a possibility I might go over budget. There's a possibility it might be delayed by a couple of days. Okay.
What was phase 1 called again?
It's a reorganization of the production floor. Okay, that's where we
I
install.
wanted to ask you about that reorganization. Exactly how is that being done? Because it's very important in my mind's eye to understand. Do you know what feng shui is?
Yes.
All right. It's very important to understand exactly how all that comes into play. I mean, I know a lot of people poo-poo that, but actually, it's a very, very important thing.
Okay, let me give
I
you.
don't really think we need to worry about feng shui in a meeting like this.
Feng
If you're
shui.
getting your thing
Feng
set
shui.
up, whatever you call it.
It's
if
a
you're
very,
getting
it's
your
very
thing set
important,
up-
Adelson. Listen,
Well,
I don't want to.
perhaps in China it's really important.
Well, that's not the
but
point
here
of my.
it's
That's
not
not the point
important
of why
here.
I'm heading.
What's
toward-
important